Welcome back. Today we have the Neca Alien Covenant Xenomorph. Now, despite Alien Covenant being one of the worst movies I've ever seen, quite possibly the worst, with the worst special effects of all time, so the aliens looked like something that Sonic was impregnated with and that he birthed out of his fucking anus. Neca was able to come together and make, I would argue, possibly some of the best figures of all time. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. So starting off with the head here. Again, this isn't my favorite alien design, but this is probably one of my favorite alien figures because, it's so cool. And also, this thing is tall as fuck. Pretty fucking tall. Wait, do I have a comparison? Yeah, here we go. Here I have a 6-inch lizard figure. I know they're not the same scale because it's supposed to be 7-inch, but yeah, I feel that they scale pretty nicely together. This thing's fucking tall. Humongous, even by other Xenomorph standards, but honestly, if you're curious, there's plenty of good images on the internet of this Xenomorph just outstanding the other ones. So, but yeah, head sculpt, we got this nice translucent plastic, and we've got this cool, almost like ridge, but it's very shy, it's very minute, but you can make out that there's a ridge pattern in there that's brown, that's got a lot of browns in it. You go to the face, you can even make out the eye holes. Nice metallic teeth, although there's a bit of black on the tooth here, but that's fine. Beautiful jaw, I love it. Look at that nice muscle strands there, and the world's longest extending tongue. Yeah, probably not the longest, but still pretty long. Decent tube, whatnot. Pretty good. Let me go down to the head here. Nice tubes and whatnot. Pretty good. Then we got the shoulder tubes, also really good. And hey, it doesn't have that annoying tongue thing. It's just got a sort of a small spine, and then you've got these elongated dorsal tubes, though. Then we go down here. We've got some muscle here. Pretty cool. Then we've got the rib cage with blue veins on it. I never thought I'd say this, but it actually looks kind of cool. At least for a monster design. But yeah, pretty cool. Arms, nice, elongated, muscular, browns. Got some dark blacks on there as well. Lighter browns, the blue veins too. Pretty cool design. You even got a little miniature spike there, elongated forearms, and then giant yet spindly hands. Then we go down here, we've got an abdomen, very muscular. Again, it's like if you skinned a Xenomorph, Then we go down here, you can see more of the rib cage in the back, then the tail, and then yes, they put on fucking muscular ass cheeks, even though they're Minecraftified, so they're squares. Then we've got the tail. It's a standard fanfare for a Xenomorph tail. Long, got a tiny little spike tip at the end. Standard fanfare for like movie Xenomorph tails. Then we go here, we've got the thighs. Again, great muscle work. Again, it just looks like if the cartel got a hold of a fucking Xenomorph, dude. Completely funky town, that bitch. Very well done. Knee pads. You got the calves, shins, then the hind legs, and these giant feet. Again, may the spirit of Red Herring be rested here with these long feet. We all know he would have liked them. He would have liked them a lot. So, but yeah, even cool. They even got like various like tendons and whatnot up there too. It's great. Now, if you thought the articulation, paint job, and all of that was beautiful, well, guess what? The articulation, it's going to be beautiful. Did I already say articulation? You know what? I don't fucking care. I do all these in one take anyway. It doesn't matter. So anyway, the head is on a pin joint. It pretty much rocks back and forth, inside to side. Nothing else, unfortunately, but the jaw does come out. Just drop down so you can unveil the tongue. So, but yeah, jaw hinges. Arms are also on pin socket joints, so they go, not the farthest out, but they do go in and they do go forward and back. The double bended elbow. Granted, you're not really gonna, even though it does move, it's mostly this one joint that's doing all the work. There are swivels too at the elbow and at the forearm. Hinge and swivel at the wrist. Ball jointed body. You can get all sorts of wacky movements out of it. Pretty good. Not very far forward. Very far back. You know, of course, you've got the signature bendy wire tail that Neca is known for. Legs, they go pretty far out. Not very far back, but they do go out to the side. And they do swivel. There's also a double bend and swivel at the knee. Then there is a hinge at the foot, so you can pretty much get it to go forward, back a little, and rock it side to side, and then hinge at the toe. There we go. So all in all, another great, big, beautiful xenomorph by Neca, of course. If only they could do more of these days, but they'd rather not. They'd rather make more Ninja Turtles. So with that said, thank you all for watching. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.